Certainly. Ranking the most challenging airports to land at can be subjective and depends on various factors, such as runway length, surrounding terrain, weather conditions, and pilot skill. Here's a list of 10 most dangerous airports known for their challenging approaches. Let's try to land. Narsarsuaq Airport, Greenland. Situated in a fjord surrounded by mountains, the airport experiences unpredictable wind patterns, turbulence, and challenging terrain during approach and departure. Rapidly changing weather conditions can affect visibility and aircraft performance, requiring pilots to exercise caution. The airport's remote location and sparse facilities make it essential for pilots to be self-reliant and prepared for potential emergencies. Courchevel Altiport, France. The runway is only 1,760 feet long and has a gradient of 18.5%, requiring skilled pilots to manage steep approaches and landings, surrounded by the French Alps. Pilots must contend with unpredictable weather, turbulence, and limited maneuvering space. The airport's altitude and challenging runway make it unforgiving for mistakes during landing or takeoff. Innsbruck Airport, Austria. Situated in a narrow valley surrounded by high terrain, pilots must navigate through challenging terrain and execute steep approaches to align with the runway. Wind shear, turbulence, and gusty winds are common due to the airport's location and surrounding. Mountains, requiring pilots to remain vigilant during landing operations. The airport's proximity to mountain ranges and restricted airspace requires precise and specific approach procedures. Santos Dumont Airport, Brazil. Located in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, the airport's short runway of 4,340 feet poses challenges for pilots, especially during adverse weather conditions. The airport is surrounded by skyscrapers, requiring pilots to navigate through congested airspace and manage wake turbulence during approach and departure. The airport's proximity to Guanabara Bay and surrounding hills can result in unpredictable wind patterns, adding complexity to landing operations. Paro Airport, Bhutan. Situated in a deep valley, an altitude of 7,332 feet, pilots must navigate through mountainous terrain with limited visibility. Mountains surrounding the airport present challenges during approach and departure, requiring precise maneuvering, strict flying procedures, and visual approaches are necessary due to terrain constraints.
Pull up.
Gustaf 3 Airport in St. Barthélemy is challenging due to its only 2,133 feet requiring precise landing and braking. Pilots navigate over hills, demanding careful altitude control. Situated in a narrow valley with little room for maneuvering, variable conditions like strong crosswinds and turbulence surrounding cliffs increase the risk of accidents. Slim margin for error. Pilots have little room for mistakes during landing. Princess Juliana International Airport, St. Maarten. Aircraft must fly low over Maho Beach before making a steep descent to the runway, requiring precise altitude and speed control. Airport's proximity to the ocean and surrounding terrain often results in gusty winds and turbulent conditions during landing.
40.
Madeira Airport, Portugal. The runway is only 9,124 feet long, with one end extended over the ocean on stilts, making it prone to strong crosswinds and turbulence. Weather conditions can change rapidly, with frequent fog, wind shear, and turbulence affecting landing and takeoff operations. Pilots must execute a curved approach to align with the runway, navigating through mountainous terrain and gusty winds. Gibraltar International Airport, Gibraltar. Winston Churchill Avenue intersects the runway, requiring road closures during aircraft movements and adding complexity to air traffic management. The airport's location and surrounding terrain can result in gusty winds and turbulent conditions, especially during westerly winds. At 6,079 feet, the runway requires precise landing techniques and efficient use of available space. Tenzing-Hillary Airport, Nepal. Located at 9,334 feet above sea level. Pilots must contend with reduced engine performance and thinner air, with only 1,729 feet runway requiring precise approach and landing due to limited margin for error, surrounded by the Himalayas. Pilots navigate through narrow valleys and unpredictable weather conditions.